What's up, you guys? It's Ben, and welcome to my channel where we talk about everything there is relating to selling on Amazon. So, first things first, excuse me for my word background and the bad lighting. It's actually at the moment I'm actually away from UK. I'm actually on holiday, but that doesn't give me an excuse to not help you guys continue to help you guys sell on Amazon. So, for today's video, I was going to actually talk about something else. However, there has been quite a few people recently that reached out to me purely because of how much they've got scammed by various courses, not being looked after. They just take their money and kind of run away with it, etc., etc. So, what I wanted to do today is talk to you about what things that you should consider and what things that you should look out for when it comes to buying a course. Now, I'm not going to give you, in my opinion, whether you should buy a course or not. However, I think it's important to know these points when it comes to buying a course if you wish to get some additional help going forward. Now, before I begin, I have to give you a couple of things. Number one, buying a courses and courses in general is like the wild west, to be completely honest. And the reason why I say that is because there is very little regulation when it comes to sort of e-learning, so to speak. Anybody can start off their YouTube channel, anyone that can set up their own website, and then anyone can make up a course, put a price onto it, and sell it onto the general public. Unlike in the real world, where most people, if they want to become a teacher, you have to get various qualifications. If you want to be a lecturer, you have to get quite a lot of qualifications and education behind you. To become an e-commerce guru, so to speak, you can do it. Anyone pretty much can do it without no sort of stopping you whatsoever. The second thing I wanted to also let you know is that I personally don't sell a course. However, I do offer personal mentorship because I personally do believe that majority of the information on these courses that are very priced at high prices are actually, majority of that information is actually online for free on YouTube. So what I do instead is actually I provide personal mentorship to people that need a little bit of extra help and guidance on their own particular journey, because all of us have different objects, budgets, targets, and so on. So that, with that out the way, then let's get started. So the first thing I want you to talk about is price. Okay, now can you afford this course? Okay, my personal opinion is that if the price of the course is over 25% of your budget, then don't buy it, don't go for it. Because let's take, for example, you have a £1,000 budget and the course that you're buying is £500. Well, now you are left with only £500 to make money, to eventually start your business, and you will have to actually double your money to get the money back that you spent on the course. And in my opinion, that is just too much of a price to pay. Now, if the course is only 10%, 20, and up to 25%, then you can potentially go for it. Even with my mentorship, which starts off at £200, if your budget is as little as £500-600 and anything actually under £800, then don't even buy my mentorship, because at the end of the day, that is just too much money for you to fork out at the very beginning. You can do it later on once you have a bigger budget and you saved up a little bit more, but in the very beginning, just don't bother. Now, the next thing that I like to see, and actually gets me quite annoyed, is that a lot of these courses have a massive amount of discounts. Okay, so let's say, for example, it's £5,000 course and then it's dropped down to £1,000. Is it always that money off? I mean, what gives that course that price tag in the first place? That already, to me, just speaks insincerity, because at the end of the day, nobody in their right mind would be paying £5,000-6,000. So they want to give you this insane discount to promote the amount of value that this course will provide you. And I have to say, given the fact majority of the information on these courses are free, I don't think it makes sense for somebody to price their original price at £6,000 and then drop it down to 1,000 or whatever. So straight off the bat, once I see this, it is a red flag to me. Now, the second red flag to me is when a person is selling their course but don't actually do what they're selling themselves. And that goes not just with Amazon FBA, it can go with stocks and shares, investing, trading, buying property with no deposit, and all these sort of things. I want to make sure that the person that I'm learning from does it themselves, and does it themselves really well. Because at the end of the day, would you be learning to drive from a person that doesn't drive themselves? Or would you be learning, how to play football from somebody that doesn't play football themselves? Most likely not. So what's the reason? Why would you learn from somebody about Amazon FBA that doesn't actually sell on Amazon themselves? Okay. And the next thing is that if they do sell themselves, well, why are they selling the course then? Because if they are so good and if they are doing so well on their particular field, why concentrate on extra income on various other courses, selling the courses? Maybe they're not doing that. Maybe they're actually using that as a front, and then big part of their business is actually selling these courses. And in my opinion, again, that is just dishonest, because you are effectively focusing on selling your informational material, depending on how good it is, we don't know, but you are focusing on selling that course onto the public as opposed to actually learning yourself about Amazon FBA or anything else. Because believe me when I tell you, Amazon FBA is one of these business models that are constantly evolving, constantly changing. And if you don't put enough time and effort to learn and continue to stay up to date with it, then your course is not going to be great. It's going to get out of date pretty quickly, and you will have a lot of people complaining very, very fast, okay? Also, when it comes to this as well with the transparency, if they do it, do they show you their own results? Not in screenshots, but also do they talk to you about them in their videos? Did they go through their results through like a screen recording or something like that? Do they tell you where are they selling? How well are they doing? How much money are they making? A lot of these gurus will either not tell you that at all, or gave you fake screenshots, fake information, fake testimonials, etc., to promote and to add value, to add sort of prestige to their course, and might even give you like a limited time offer and all these sort of things that just speak dishonest, in my opinion. The next thing is location. Now, when it comes to buying a course, whether that's, like I said, anything to do with learning in the UK, I would personally advise to buy it from somebody that is also based in the UK. When it comes to Amazon FBA, if you're going to buy from somebody outside of the UK, then they are very unlikely to know the UK taxes, how the UK system works, what's trending in the UK, the changes that are happening in the UK, etc. Like I personally, I'm reluctant to provide a lot of mentorship to people that sell in America or Australia, because I do not know their rules and regulations. I'm not as well familiar when it comes to their taxes, etc. Now, I do know the basic FBA model and I can definitely help out a lot. However, I'm not an expert in that field. So therefore, those people should be looking out for those experts in their fields in those particular countries. However, when it comes to the UK, I've been there, I've done it for a couple of years, I know what works and what doesn't, and I'm able to provide that guidance and advice to people that will also want to sell in the UK or the European markets. Now, money back guaranteed. A lot of people actually don't provide any assurance or don't follow up on their assurances. So if you don't like our course, if you don't like our mentorship, we'll give you your money back in 7 days or 14 days. If that is not mentioned in their emails, in their website, stay well clear away from it, because at the end of the day, what may happen is you get charged and then they will run away. They will provide you with a few modules and you will never ever hear from them again. So you want to make sure that there is some sort of clause when you sign that if you don't like the material provided to you, you will get some of the money back, or ideally all of the money back. Now, testimonials. Pretty much every single course I've seen show testimonials of all these emails or all these screenshots of thousands and thousands of pounds being made on Amazon FBA or trading or any, various other things. I will tell you something that's actually quite interesting. I have been contacted by quite a few of these gurus via email privately, and I'm not going to give out their names to kind of blast them all over the internet, but they have asked me to provide screenshots of my own sales data and kind of log into my account, and they would pay me for it so that they can use that information onto their testimonials. Okay. That is what is happening these days, guys. So you have to be really, really careful when you read into these testimonials. If all of them sound 100% amazing, positive, etc., then there may be something wrong. Because at the end of the day, no business is going to provide you with 100% satisfaction. Okay, at the end of the day, you are selling something that is in business category. Some businesses fail and some businesses do really well. How comes we're not hearing about all those businesses that have failed as a result of this course? You know, why are all these testimonials 5 stars? It's just like review manipulation on Amazon, but here, because it's not being regulated, people can do absolutely anything on their websites. And last but not least, is there any support after you pay? Or is that person just interested in your money, paying for their course, and then that's it? You will never hear from them again. Ideally, what you want is to go for somebody that actually provides you with guidance and mentorship after you buy the course as well, whether it's for 1 month or 3 months, but you want that care afterwards as well. And if you don't, if you just buy the course and they don't reach out to you within 7 days or so, regardless of how good the course is, I would strongly advise to try and get your money back ASAP, because they're clearly already not fulfilling their promises that have been promised to you prior to buying the course. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you guys found it useful. I really hope that if at least I could have stopped one person from being burnt by one of these fake gurus, it was a video that was very well worth doing effectively. Please let me know if there is anything else that you would like me to cover when it comes to selling on Amazon, and do comment down below. If you do like this sort of content, please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.